Hi, I'm Dr. Carine of PurelyIntegrative.com. Today we're going to talk about curcumin. Curcumin has a wide range of benefits to both our neurologic and our immunological health. And for that reason, we use it a lot in our families in conditions that they come into the office for. Curcumin has two main effects on the body. One is that it is immune regulatory, and the other is that it helps your body increase its intracellular detoxification pathways. But first I want to talk about how we found out about curcumin in the research and medical community. Years ago, as we looked at regional differences within India of Alzheimer's, researchers were curious, what makes this community have such low rates where this community has a lot of Alzheimer's? They sent in teams, they looked at the water, the jobs, the food. They said, what is the main difference between these communities? And they found that one community, which had low Alzheimer's rates, had curry as the base of a lot of their, had turmeric as the base of a lot of their food. And the families with higher Alzheimer's rates were using curry. And the researchers thought, could it be that simple? Is that the difference? So they took the curcumin molecule back to the research lab and said, what does this do within the body? They were very pleasantly surprised to see what curcumin can do for us. So when you look at its effects on the brain specifically, it achieves these positive effects on our brain by increasing our cellular detoxification pathways, those things that our cells do to protect us against toxins or metals or stressors within our body. And those stressors, we all know, can affect brain health in a wide range of effects, and so our body has a natural ability to detoxify and get rid of those things. Curcumin's fantastic because instead of trying to do that job for our body, it actually strengthens our body's natural defense by increasing glutathione levels and the large amount of pathways within our mitochondria that accomplish that. When you start to improve the actual intracellular systems within your body, then it has effects on your brain, but it also has effects on the other cells of your body. And this is one of the ways that it also affects us on our immunological system. When we look at the immunological benefits of curcumin, we see that it is anti-inflammatory, often said by people, but really that's not a great answer because we need our immune system to fight germs and heal wounds. We don't really want to suppress the inflammatory response. We want it to be appropriate. And many times in the American medical community, we see us struggling with things like allergies and autoimmunity and these things where our immune system is confused and fighting the wrong enemy. And curcumin seems to be able to keep our immune system in focus and keep it focused on the enemies and not on these other distractions, which would be allergies and autoimmunity. Because of that, we see that we have seen curcumin affect positive benefits on our wide range of disease processes, and we have research and data on those. That includes rheumatological disorders like lupus and rheumatoid arthritis. It includes cognitive issues like attention deficit, anxiety, depression, Alzheimer's, like we mentioned. There's been a lot of research of the use of curcumin in concussion because during concussion you have that injury to the brain tissue that then your brain needs to detoxify and respond to the stress of that injury and get rid of debris and things that have occurred there. And it uses that detoxification pathway even more so during post-concussion. So we've been seeing the positive benefits of curcumin following concussion. Interestingly enough, we've been using curcumin in brain tumors as well, and it's been very effective, and more research is coming down the effect. But then we see it also working for those more peripheral systems like eczema and allergies because of that immune regulatory effect. And then in our office, we use it often for autism. And why is that? So we talked about these various different disease processes that curcumin can help from a rheumatological standpoint and a neurological standpoint. And what's so special about autism and some of our other brain inflammatory conditions is that as we research them, we realize that there's an inflammatory component to that disease. So you oftentimes hear families say that their children will get better and worse and better and worse, or they'll get worse after infections or stressors that they come across. And that's because the actual function of the brain is affected by the inflammatory response of your immune system. And autism is a perfect example of that when it goes wrong. So when we use curcumin for the treatment of autism, we are not using it like you would use a pharmacological agent on the brain tissue, like to increase serotonin or to change your dopamine levels. We're actually using it to downregulate the inflammatory response in the brain and upregulate the detoxification pathways. And in that way, we help the body heal itself from its struggles that it's having. So how do we use this product? You know, over the years, I have come to appreciate it for a wide range of benefits, and so I want to be able to use it for my families in a manner that is easy for them to take. As we talk about these products, I just want to point out that we've chosen them for safety and efficacy. There are some discussions out there of adding black pepper or lipophilic membranes to curcumin, and we don't use those in the products that we carry because I'm really looking forward to saying, I want the safest product, and these new emerging products don't really have long-term data yet. And we know that there is efficacy and safety in the current products that we have, and so we've focused our efforts there. The product we use most often is Enhansa. Enhansa is produced by Lee Silsby Compounding Pharmacy, and it is an ultra-purified, tested for toxins and contaminants, very well absorbed and very efficacious. And they've actually been able to measure increased glutathione levels to their products, so it is working very well. It comes in multiple different sizes. We have the larger capsules of 600. We have smaller capsules of 150. These are great for kids that are just learning how to swallow because they're not very big. And then we also have powdered forms that we can use to mix into applesauce or yogurt to give it to our kids. The other pure curcumin products that we offer is Curamed, which is used as like a dissolvable tablet, so children can drink those, or adults, I suppose, if they wanted to. And then we have the Thorn Mariva product, which is a very standardized, researched, purified product that we're really happy with, and that comes in the Mariva product. And then in addition, we also carry some products that use curcumin alongside other important ingredients. And I'm just gonna glance over those really quickly. The Enhancer Repair has ashwagandha and boswellia herbs in it, which are known for neurological health, especially around depression and anxiety. We also have the Traumeric product. This has quercetin and other anti-inflammatory products that we know help with joint inflammation and neuromuscular conditions, which of course curcumin can be used for as well. We also carry a fish oil product by Nordic Naturals that suspends the curcumin within omega-3 fatty acids, making it very absorbable. But also, the reason this is nice to include together is because when we talk about rheumatological or neurological health, omega-3s are also highly researched. In all of the conditions that we discussed, there are parallels to the benefits of omega-3s as there is to curcumin. So those same conditions that we use curcumin for, concussion, cognitive health, rheumatological disorders, all of those also benefit from omega-3. So this allows us to put them in the same product. Whatever product you use, it's important that you or your child can take it, that it's well tolerated, it's easy to administer, because you really want to use it in a consistent way. And the benefits of curcumin will really shine as you bring it into your routine and use it on a daily basis. If you have any questions, you can contact our knowledgeable staff at purelyintegrative.com. We have an easy-to-navigate website, a customer loyalty program, and free shipping. So you can contact us anytime if you have more questions. Thank you.